They're two men with unmistakable pride. They're two men with undeniable heart. They're two men who gave us one very memorable fight in 2009.
Why should a fight like this even be scored?
And they are two men who can't wait to get back in the ring and do it again.
Over a year has passed since their blockbuster performance.
And he's hurt. A huge uppercut. Down goes Diaz.
I thought that Diaz would have been able to pull it off. In the beginning of the fight, it showed that way, but Marquez came back and turned the fight around. Very, very smart fighter.
La veteranía, la experiencia de Marquez salió a verse y ese uppercut con el que lo noqueó fue uno de los mejores que yo he visto en mucho tiempo.
Now, Juan Diaz looks to avenge that defeat.
This fight is the fight that I've been dreaming and thinking about since we last fought.
A year older, a year wiser.
When you leave something undone, it's always in the back of your head. I felt like something was not right, something was not finished.
Diaz, after being so dominant in the beginning,
Good straight left hand by Diaz. Already the pressure from Diaz begins.
knows what he has to do to finish Marquez off this time around.
I regress back to what I used to do in my early days when I started. I was fighting 4, 6, 8 rounders, and I was averaging from 80 to 100 punches a round. But that was only for 4, 6, and 8 rounders. And now I regressed to that against a experienced veteran fighter, which didn't work. Obviously, didn't work. And I think that was my biggest mistake in that fight.
Juan has a tendency a lot of times to get excited. He want to go out there and I think fight for the fans a lot too, because people have, over the years are saying what a pleasure he is to watch and stuff like that. So I think if Juan keeps his composure and follow instructions from his corner, that's all.
Si él sale en plan desesperado, va a ser presa fácil para Juan, que es un peleador contragolpeador, que no ha perdido nada de su habilidad para ejercer un dominio de contragolpes, pero que más le vale asentar los pies en el piso.
And as for Marquez, he'll be ready for anything.
Yo voy a olvidar la primera pelea, yo voy a hacer como si fuera la primera pelea y eso se quedó atrás. Muchos peleadores piensan que como ya ganaron la primera pelea, tienen mucha confianza en que van a poder ganar la segunda y es cuando el peleador viene más fuerte.
The consummate, fast-thinking, counter-punching, blood and guts hero has defeated the younger, bigger Diaz once. Has studied him over and over.
Juan Díaz en la primera pelea salió muy rápido, salió muy fuerte.
And is prepared to deal with whatever attack Diaz plans to launch.
Juan Díaz pone todo cuerpo y alma arriba del ring y yo también pongo mi sangre mexicana, mi corazón mexicano arriba del ring y yo creo que va a ser una gran pelea. Le dimos la revancha a Juan Díaz porque es un gran peleador y aparte porque se lo merece. La primera pelea fue la pelea del año, la de 2009, y es el tipo de pelea que quiere ver la gente, donde están dos guerreros arriba del ring.
Their first fight was the fight of the year.
Action-packed from start to end.
This crowd is on its feet already, and they may be on their feet all the way.
The ferocity from minute to minute, from round to round.
Spectacular, stunning, unbelievable. And on Saturday, July 31st, live on pay-per-view.
I'm gonna pick up from the 9th round where I left off.
Le quiero dar a la gente un gran espectáculo como siempre lo he hecho, pero especialmente a toda la gente mexicana que siempre me ha apoyado.
They're thirsty for a victory again.
The desperation is enormous for this fight. The NBA playoffs, they say win or go home. This could be that kind of fight.
I think this is kind of like Ali and Frazier a little bit. It's certainly going to be one of those fights that I say, hey, as a boxing fan, I want to see.
These two men, with unmistakable pride and unmistakable heart.
A very brave Juan Diaz will probably go back to fighting.
Juan Manuel Marquez and Juan Diaz, who rocked the boxing world once, will be ready to climb into the ring and do it again.
It's going to be better than last year.
Creo que los dos saben que tienen que dar un buen espectáculo y es precisamente lo que espero ver.
For the Unified Lightweight World Championship. For Fight of the Year, the Rematch. Live on pay-per-view. And leading up to Marquez Diaz 2, get ready for 3 world-class undercard matchups on July 31st. Undefeated knockout artist Daniel Jacobs from Brooklyn, New York, clashes with unbeaten Russian Dmitry Piron in a middleweight world championship bout. Plus, Mexican-American star and former three-time world champion Robert the Ghost Guerrero faces off against Cuba's former four-time world champion Joel Casamayor in a critical junior welterweight fight. And Venezuela's Jorge Linares, a former two-division world champion, battles 2000 Olympic silver medalist Rocky Juarez in an electrifying lightweight showdown. 3 great fights that set up a night of the year and leads to Marquez Diaz 2, Fight of the Year, The Rematch, Saturday, July 31st, live on pay-per-view.